Update of activities from ministries, departments and agencies of Abia State Government.
Then talking about what we have done, the interventions in the local government areas. If you go across the entire state, all the local government area headquarters have become a beehive of activities, construction sites, or one project or the other. You can go and verify. I think it was 2 weeks ago, His Excellency went and commissioned those of our Rochukwu. Onhofia is online for commissioning. His Excellency has commissioned Aba South. Aba North is online. Isialangwa South is the beehive of activities. If you go there now, Isialangwa North, all across the local governments. Some are doing a lot better than others, but we have never had it so good in this state. If previous administrations had been working, then we would have had less to do, but we met sub-zero situations in all the local governments. And so the government of Dr. Alex Oti has invested huge sums that accrue to the local government in working for those local governments and all kinds of projects, water, borehole projects and all that in several communities. Now, the job building that we met, the contract for the job building was initially signed off during the TALG administration in 2001, December. And then as at the time we came in May, on May 29th last year, that project had been abandoned for 8 solid years, all through the time of the Okezie-Ikpeazu administration. Nothing was done. As attested to by the contractors themselves too, that they did not receive payments for any work done. Dr. Alex Oti approved that the contractor should go back on site, haven't seen the much they had done. And so in the month of December last year, they were asked to go back on site at the exact terms of the original contract given, little amendments here and there as to what we expect them to do and giving time to complete that project. It's my pleasure to announce that on the 29th of May this year, His Excellency had that place commissioned, completed the project and commissioned it. And I think if you go there, you can easily attest to the fact that it's one of the biggest government-owned properties in Abia State as we speak. A 5-story building, wonderful edifice, completed by this administration, the administration of Dr. Alex Oti, in a record time, which we haven't achieved in the past 7 to 8 years. Yeah, so those are part of the things we have done. And through mediation, like I said, a lot of peace had come to our people. Just last week, Oriendo community and the Koba community, the traditional rulers here, signed an MOU, sorting out a problem that had been in court for several years. A lot of interventions here and there. And I believe that the workforce is a lot more motivated. It is common knowledge that for the first time in the history of Abia State, it was created in 1991. Last year, December, His Excellency paid the 13th month, which has never been paid. And this has helped to motivate the workforce. But most importantly, every worker in Abia State, local government or state worker, realizes that by the 27th or 28th of every month, you receive your salary. And we are talking about a people that had spent years, months, several months before without salaries. And now in this administration, there is nothing like a core servant or non-core servant. Dr. Alex Oti pays everybody who is a worker in Abia State government, whether you're working directly for the civil service or you're in any of the departments or agencies or even institutions. Everybody has come under the umbrella of his fatherly leadership. And those have helped to motivate the workforce. And so you go to the offices now, you see people working. Take a look at the, what we call the state secretariat. It's a beehive of activities. Same is being replicated in all the local government secretariats. Like I said before, restructuring of and retrofitting of our structures to provide the basic working environment for the workforce in the state. Those are the things that we've been doing since we came in as a government under Dr. Alex Oti. Well, as final word for Abians, I want to congratulate our people for standing with Dr. Alex Oti in all the years of fighting for the liberation of this state. I will return all the praise and glory to God, because without God it wouldn't have been possible. Having come this far, that we should continue to support Dr. Alex Oti and his government And I am sure and believe that if we do so and continually pray for the success of this government, Abia State will become the #1 state in Nigeria, not just in the southeast. Because we have the right leadership and we have the right vision to be able to signpost ourselves as #1 across this area called Nigeria. Those will be my final words for now.